You learn something new every day that might be false.
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
You know, every now and then a news story comes along that is so unbelievable that you think that can't be true because it isn't true.
It is not true. And we're going to talk about some of those that have fooled millions today. It's time for bogus news stories that went totally viral.
Starting with the 2014 headline, Ghost ship full of cannibal rats headed towards England.
I'd click on that.
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Oh,
when it first came out?
I clicked on all of these. I fell for all of them.
I don't want this to be bogus.
Okay,
Come on.
This is this was picked up by lots of different outlets: The Sun, CNN, Daily Mail.
CNN.
Now, it's not completely false.
Okay.
Let me show you how this happened. So back in 2010, there was this big ship that was abandoned at a port for 2 years, and then they were like, let's tow that thing away for scrap. That's what they said. And then as they were towing it away for scrap, the tow line broke and it just drifted out into the Atlantic.
And they just let it go at that point?
Well, what do you do? What do you do at that point? Well, it's the ocean. Let the ocean have it.
Huh.
The director of the Irish Coast Guard kind of got things started when he said, the ship was alongside the harbour in Newfoundland, so we assumed there are rats on board, and that's a biohazard.
A what?
A biohazard.
With a pot of gold beneath it.
And then Belgian salvage hunter Pim de Rhodes was quoted as saying, there will be a lot of rats and they'll eat each other. If I get aboard, I'll have to lace everywhere with poison. I have no idea what a Belgian sounds like.
Like a pirate.
So I just made a voice.
Yes, a
So
salvage
this
hunter.
was like a game of telephone that got turned into ghost ship full of cannibal rats headed towards England. And listen, the thing
Which is cool.
Never been found. Somebody on Wikipedia said that it sunk, but I don't want to believe that. It's still out there. We can add to this. And you know what happened? Actually, one of those rats ate a lot of other rats, grew into a human-sized rat, and now he's training 4 human-sized turtles how to be ninjas.
You know what? I've heard of this.
Yes!
I'm so excited about it. Woo! And this next one, in 2014, there was a new Apple iPhone iOS 8 ad that made waves on the internet. In fact, it was for a product called Wave. And this thing looked legit. It said, now you can wave charge your iPhone by placing it within a household microwave for 1.5 minutes.
Sounds good.
Microwave charge. Please be true, right? Now this spread through social media outlets like a real news story, but it originated as a hoax on 4chan, but a lot of people started tweeting about trying it, and here's one video.
All right, so we're doing the iPhone challenge in the microwave, starting at 6%.
The challenge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be a challenge.
Not really a challenge.
10 seconds? 10 seconds?
Yeah, 10 seconds should do it.
See what it happens.
See what it happens.
Oh!
It's catching on fire, stop it.
Yeah.
It's catching on fire, stop it, yes.
Correct more.
There's an arm.
And now it don't work.
Now it don't work.
Okay, all right. The best and the brightest tried this.
You know something's a hoax when LAPD tweets #hoax.
Oh.
They said #wave capability is a #hoax. Don't be fooled in microwaving your #iPhone 6, #Apple, #smartphone.
Wow,
Got the
LAPD.
hashtag game down.
Wow, I'm gonna follow you, and I want to know if something's true or not.
Yeah, did they tweet about this next one?
They might have. Mysterious clown spotted wandering Staten Island at night. This is 2014 as well.
I'm not liking this one.
I do remember this one, and it freaked me out, even though I'm not in Staten Island. All these people started
Because you
posting.
click on all these stories.
I click a lot, man.
I hadn't
I'm a
heard of
clicker.
any of these.
I am a clicker. It looks like Pennywise from Stephen King's It, which scared me a lot as a child. And this clown was spotted in multiple places, lots of people tweeting pictures of it. People started getting scared. Here's a tweet from Carlos Sarantino who said, so I'm not cool with this Staten Island clown thing that's developing at the moment. So
Yeah.
I understand.
Me neither.
I wouldn't be either. But then the New York Post, the bastion of journalistic excellence that they are, did a little digging, and they found out that everyone who was posting about this worked at the same company, Fuzz on the Lens Productions. And then once they were outed, Michael Levy of Fuzz on the Lens Productions said, we treated this as a film within itself. We treated him as a character, and the world was our production. That's a very Staten Island way of saying it was a publicity stunt.
Yeah, and here we are perpetuating it.
Yeah.
Fuzz on the Lens, send them some business because they're creepy.
Yeah.
I got one for you. 2015 headline, man wakes up in morgue. You know you gotta click on this.
This happens all the time.
This is shared by the New York Post, The Guardian, Huffington Post, and many other sites. And here's how the story goes. A Russian man, passed out while drinking with his friends at a party. Ambulance was called, the ambulance. Ambulance showed up, pronounced him dead on the scene, took him, put him in the morgue, in the drawer, pushed him in, and then all of a sudden, hours later, hey, Russian man screaming.
Yeah.
They let him out of the thing, they questioned him a little bit, and then they let him go. They were like, sorry, I guess you're not dead.
Yeah.
Goes back to the same party.
Got to finish partying.
And continues to drink it up. Now, this originated from a Russian newspaper, Kazansky Visti.
Yep, that's how it is.
Exactly, I know. But then they posted a retracciones on their website, actually on the Russian version of their Facebook page. The 2015 story, woke up in a morgue, was told by police as a New Year's practical joke as a cautionary warning against heavy drinking during the holiday season.
How is this a cautionary tale? The lesson here is drink all you want. Even if you die, you'll wake
come
up
back.
and you can drink more.
And you can go back to the party, and then everyone will cover a story
Russian
about
police,
you.
man.
Cautionary tale.
2005, lion mutilates 42 midgets in Cambodian ring fight. Okay, let me say, midgets is a derogatory term. You're not supposed to say it, but it was in the headline, and it is part of the story. So,
But we apologize.
This is how it got started. So a fan publicly challenged the president of the CMFL, otherwise known as the Cambodian Midget Fighting League, claiming one lion could defeat his entire league of 42 fighters.
Okay.
So then, as the story goes, this fight took place in a coliseum. It was called after 12 minutes, after which 28 fighters were declared dead, while the other 14 suffered severe injuries, including broken bones and lost limbs. But the lion was still alive. Lion wins. Now, this was picked up by all kinds of people. Howard Stern Show, New York Post. New York Post getting into a lot of stuff. Maxim Magazine.
Post.
And a few British
don't read
outlets.
Maxim Magazine.
No. And so anyway, this was also started on an internet forum, and the guy who posted it apologized and said, I did this because I was trying to settle an argument that I was having with a friend. He said that he thought 40 weaponless little people could defeat one lion in a hypothetical fight. So in order to settle the dispute, he made a fake news story to show him that he was wrong.
So he tried to fool one guy. He ended up fooling, like, the world.
But what kind of way is that to settle an argument anyway?
Pretty cool.
Hey man, there's a news story about the exact hypothetical scenario we talked about last night. Cambodia.
So he made up the CMFL and everything?
Everything is
Every
made
bit
up.
of it? Dang.
Not true, guys.
Man, I was hoping there was like so are you going with the little people or the lion, though?
I don't want that to happen. I don't even,
Okay.
I don't even want to think about
That's
it.
the right answer. All right. 2015 headline, did KFC serve a customer a deep fried rat? Question mark.
I remember this as well.
You did? You didn't write it, did you?
No.
This wasn't to sell some
I
sort of...
remember seeing this.
This was covered by Today, Fox, Telegraph shared it too, but it originated from a Facebook post from DeVoris Dixon. Check it out. This is the picture that he posted. Now you tell me what it looks like. Is it a chicken tender or not? He said, his tweet was, don't eat fast food. I went to KFC yesterday and bought a 3-piece chicken tender. As I bit into it, I noticed that it was very hard and rubbery, which made me look at it. I never look at chicken tenders before I bite into it.
I'm doing something else.
Until today.
What? I gotta look at this one.
As I looked down at it, I noticed that it was in the shape of a rat with a tail.
It is, man.
It sent deep chills throughout my whole body. Now, just eating tenders that send deep chills is something I'm in the market
you like
for.
that.
But it does have a tail.
Yeah.
So I don't know. He went back and told the manager he was offered a free meal. He said, no, I'm getting a lawyer instead. An independent lab verified that it was chicken.
Not a rat.
But rat-shaped chicken. He lost the lawsuit. There actually was no lawsuit, but he gained 4,000 new Facebook friends.
Oh, hey, it was worth it. And this is probably a good time to let you guys know that I got some chicken tenders from Church's Chicken the other day, and I've been holding on to this thing, but now that I've seen this, I thought I should tell you.
Come on.
I mean, look at that.
That is
I was biting into this, and then I stopped to look.
because it was kind of
I was
rubbery.
That's,
Dude.
I mean, look, it's a left hand of somebody.
No. It's just
Should I call a lawyer?
It's 5 tenders that have fused in a very serendipitous fashion.
It could happen, given enough time. enough chicken, anything can happen.
Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
You know what time it is.
I'm Jasmine. And I'm Naomi. We're in Gentry, Arkansas. And it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
We can guarantee that if you pick up a mug at rhettandlink.com/store, there will not be a fried rat in it.
And you'll never put it down. Well, you can put it down and pick it up as much as you want. Store.
Yes.
Oh, I made a mess. Click through to Good Mythical Morning. We're going to play a video game. Rocket Birds, hard-boiled chicken. Hard-boiled chicken.
Rhett pulls the I'm dead move on Link.
Hey, man. So remember that little people argument we were having about the lion?
I'm dead.
This is how you want to settle it? Really?
I'm dead.
Come on, man. We're not in middle school anymore.
I know I'm dead.
Stop. Okay, fine. I'm dead. Oh. Maybe we go over the top. Let's go back. I like how they climb.
Oh,
whoa!
whoa!
How did that happen? We like sucked up in a vent. Back down? Where am I?